Like a glance from the past, you can see the dark. In the frame, you're the poster on the wall. What's good in the hood? It's Vony baby here back at it again with yet another video. Today's video, we are reacting to. I don't really know how to pronounce his name, so I'm just gonna spell it. It is EDVASIAN. Yes. Main character discovers Karen man looks average. So, gonna put his name right here, over here. Yep, we're reacting to him. He's funny. He's chill. He's laid back. He looks like an anime character. So yes, let's get straight to the video. Yep, I'm just gonna start it.
Morning, welcome back. This channel is run by a sleep-deprived gamer who just started his League of Legends honeymoon phase. After about a month of dabbling, I have a burning question for all you new players. Why do I feel so much worse playing the game compared to watching our game? Kaylin and Vi, they don't even kiss. They're just beating the crap out of each other. Speaking of video games, where you get to live out your main character power fantasies, you'll often see NPCs wandering around town, non-playable characters who only exist for the sole purpose of making player one's experience more enjoyable. For example, your parents, they clean, cook, and even bathe you, the originators of NPC behavior. Just kidding. Mom, Dad, if you're watching, respect. You become a leader and feel an apple for me. I don't know how to do it. Eat it with the skin. You don't like it with the skin. I'm not allowed to eat it with the skin. I'm not allowed. What started as a term for expendable innkeepers and Sims who drop into pools with no exit ladder because you want to see what happens, is now used to describe the collective mass of randoms you see when you step outside your house into public spaces. As the hero of your social media content, everyone around you is an audience member with no thoughts or opinions. Just gray, all the same, emotionless sheep who don't even sell useful NPC things like health potions or drinks that help you focus. Like gamer subs, use my credit card to 50% off. But this is a video game. You gotta zap yourself out of a sticky situation. Open up. Yeah, can I help you? Sir, this is the police. We have a warrant for your arrest, tax evasion, fraud, and a stolen vehicle. We need to see some ID. Oh, sure. I get it, officer. It's probably a big misunderstanding. Actually, I keep ID right here in my bathrobe. Lightning bolt. Sir, you have lightning proof vest on, and it's not going to work. A rock paper spell would have been more effective.
Commercial.
Skip. Fortunately for the nerds, this is real life. You can't be treating people like you would a video game NPC. Hey, no attacking shopkeepers with long swords, or trapping your Sims in rooms made out of faulty stoves. So the next best thing is to film strangers without asking for permission. Turn their embarrassing private moments into content for your socials. Get millions of views, make bank, and retire at the age of 35. How is that for a new
Oh, wow. That's embarrassing and bad.
Now pair that with people's general lack of travel etiquette and how beauty standards have messed up our perceptions of what the average person looks like.
Because if the person finds you, they can sue you.
The human experience, man. Always a mystery.
Nowadays.
Sponsor, June's Journey. Back with its fun, hidden object gameplay, you'll need to find secret clues in these meticulously crafted scenes to help spirited detective June Parker solve the case. And she is back with a head scratcher. When the tragic death of her sister Claire and brother-in-law Harry was labeled as a murder-suicide by the police, June knew something was up and was not going to sit on the sidelines watching things unfold. She's clever, quick-witted, and ready to act. With the tendency to be quite stubborn, she'll jump straight into the action, which sometimes causes more trouble for everyone involved.
I was about to
It's a story with many facets. You get the classic crime and murder mystery scenarios, but throw in themes about complicated family issues, social injustice, betrayal, love. Things are about to get messy. With new chapters every week, you'll always have something to uncover. What do you think? Using her wit and her help, June's able to find subtle clues, First, there's the gift box with a bullet found among Harry's belongings. On the day of the murder, Harry had a meeting with someone named Eddie. And finally, there was a front page article in a local newspaper about the rise of mob violence. I'm already starting to picture a culprit here. Ready to uncover the truth? Download June's Journey for free by clicking the link in the description and play on iOS, Android, as well as PC. There was a certain point in time when the prank content economy was thriving. We went from silly, harmless, is your refrigerator running prank calls to spending 24 hours setting up elaborate traps targeting innocent civilians and posting their embarrassing moments onto YouTube. What gets more views than a funny video of someone falling into a 10 feet deep hole with spikes at the bottom? Pranks were unnecessarily dark back in the day. At least, I think what I watched was
An unusual punishment.
on someone's life. Eventually, a lot of these channels started admitting, yeah, most of these stunts, they were fake. We staged like all of them. That random person they happened to come across on a Thursday afternoon at 1 p.m., a paid actor, a friend, or just someone they knew, explains why the victim's audio was always so clear. They were already mic'd up, and why these channels were constantly getting sued for attempted maiming of strangers.
Alright, so what's your favorite platform to video stream on?
It's the consent part that's really hard to get. People aren't too keen on letting pranksters make money after humiliating them. So the solution, I say questionably, was to have a resurgence of prank content on the short form side of the internet, where instead of wasting time writing up scenarios, hiring fake actors, editing hours worth of footage, these 30-second TikTok pranks seem to include actual strangers without a consent form in sight.
Right.
Okay, well that's pathetic. I don't know that. That's absolutely pathetic, Matt. And I wish you'd be better. You should be better. Ridiculous. Really disappointing.
Okay, I get it now. Why people over the ages of 50 working in retail are so cranky. They have to deal with people trying to return half-eaten containers of grapes and getting cameras shoved into their faces. Linda, my old coworker, I'm so sorry for thinking you were evil and bitter. While it is legal to film anyone in a public setting, posting their face online without their permission, a little less so. Short-form pranks have some similarities with fast fashion. You can churn out like 10 of these a day, and if someone in the video asks you to take it down after millions watched you get yelled at in a Michaels, 3 more will pop up to take its place. Would have made me feel better if they showed themselves explaining it was just a prank, but I have a feeling they didn't even have the courtesy to do that, and these people went home sad and are now radicalized against the youth. It's probably why people are so comfortable filming strangers nowadays. There's not a lot of repercussions after embarrassing someone online, because everyone's an NPC in your main character world. In terms of views, this type of content does really well. See that old person eating alone? Look, so lonely. It's
That's
really
sad.
me out. I'm gonna go over and visit with them to cheer them up. Any attention from a young person like myself always makes their kind really happy. Like, when do you think was the last time they spoke to someone who wasn't a fossil?
You know I can hear you, right?
If you think obnoxious content creators in their own country is bad, wait until you see the tourists that go to Asia with the goal of making everything they see part of the supporting cast to their main character storyline. I made a more in-depth video talking about this topic before, about influencers taking advantage of the politeness culture in Asian countries, with the mindset of, I can do whatever I want, in a few weeks, I'll never have to see these strangers ever again, causing more of a disconnect from people, and even more of, yes, fresh new NPCs in a different flavor, for my amusement.
Feeling the sad? Okay. Sorry. I got. Sorry. Sorry. I got. Don't remember. What? I just threw a snowball. Why? Why? Do you want me to? Why is afraid of the stuff? Do you want me to throw a snowball at you? Yes. Because of you. Because of.
Does no one want to go back to countries they visited before? No one's immune from getting banned. There's a case involving a tourist who traveled South Korea with the goal of bagging herself a Korean boyfriend. Okay, no problems there. You like what you like. We've all seen Gong Yu in Squid Games.
Handsome.
But because
He's
the
very
average Korean
handsome.
guy tends to look normal and not like a porcelain skinned K-pop idol, shredded bodybuilder, or singles inferno contestant. The tourist felt scam when the face economy she was promised was not up to her standards. By promised, I mean what she made up in her head, presumably after watching Korean media where all the guys look like 9s and 10s. Me, with the bold glamour filter, a 6 at best. In retaliation, she felt the need to start filming strangers walking around while ragging on their looks.
That's crazy. Not what's going on here.
They've been catfished. I wish to leave. The number of likes on this
Wow.
concerns me, along with the shares. Hopefully, it's because of how insane this tape was. We think
Yeah.
disappointed all the time traveling to other countries. If we expected everyone living there to have piercing, sky blue eyes,
Oh.
with their Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling facial features. And that, my
Wow.
friends, is eugenics. They'd be like, I see you're wearing rip pants. Keep those jeans away from me. Once you finally step outside your brain rot echo chamber, you'll see that real life is a lot more different. Generally frowned upon going up to strangers, calling them ugly straight to their face while taking a picture to show everyone around you.
Right.
You look like a crazy person.
A crazy
Hey, get a
person.
load of this. I'll go, yeah, you're gonna go back to your ugly house, lay down in your ugly bed, and cry ugly tears.
Oh.
My God, what's wrong with him? That's not so rude. Stop, not cool, man. How should I call him? He doesn't look like those famous idols, right? He's faking it, guys. Pay
No.
attention to me. Was she actually surprised when the
No.
Korean men around her didn't live up to her idol fantasies? Or did she only film normal looking guys so she could make a cheeky TikTok reviews? They don't look like the ones I saw in the magazines. Hey, if you're gonna talk stats about people's looks, generalizing.
How about you talk about yourself? Look at yourself before you say anything about anybody else.
Also, if you're looking for tabs with 7 main viewer streams, around the street corner, there's a great find them. You'll find them partying it up in K1 or in a Jackson Wang fanfiction. Since we've gotten so comfortable filming strangers without asking, there's a high chance she doesn't know about South Korean privacy laws, which are way more strict. If you post a stranger's face online without their permission, and it's clear enough that someone can tell who they are, you might get a fine. Or worse, it is illegal
To film someone without their consent.
in public.
Yep.
I understand a lot of countries, it's okay to film people as long as it's in public space.
Yep.
But in Korea, it's illegal and you can't.
Yep.
Which means if you make like even like a vlogging video, you have to
Blur the peoples out.
everyone's face that you might catch.
Yep.
Walking around, people walking by you, you have to blur everyone out. And if someone, by any chance, felt violated or defamed in any way, you can get up to 5 years in prison.
That's wild.
Because of social media, the attractiveness level of what we think the average person should look like has increased. Sure, a 5 would have been acceptable 15 years ago, but now we're thinking 7.5 is the new average. Anything below that is open season for people to make fun of you. If we take out the calling random guys ugly part, in this person's defense, if all she was exposed to was media, where everyone has been passed through beautifying filters with a touch of unclockable plastic surgery on the side, I guess I could see how she felt bamboozled. I don't think we even know what the standard human face is supposed to look like anymore. Present technology.
That's true.
Photoshop, Facetune, May2, only posting selfies after reshaping all our facial features to Julian. We got Facebook users thinking AI-generated ladies with legs for butts are real people, and bendy, soupy walls are just part of the laws of physics now. Hey, if we're rewriting scientific matter, can we get rid of space? These stages know that some of the strictest beauty standards in the world, without a lot of wiggle room for features that deviate from the blueprint, whether it's in person or online. work really hard to fit into these standards to make life easier for themselves through skincare, exercise, facelifts, jaw shavings, rhinoplasties, double eyelid surgery, adding a beauty filter here and there, all very common. The popular Korean dating show, Singles Inferno, has a reputation for having contestants who are unbelievably beautiful, while not the most thrilling show on Netflix, with the bulk of the episodes being longing eye contact, hand holding, and bland dialogue, on top of another walk on the beach. This is their 10th one today. You can tell these men and women invest a lot of time into their chances without dipping them.
Another walk on the beach. That's like the 10th today.
Something strange going on. Is it just me? I feel like it's getting harder to tell contestants apart.
Oh.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They're all starting to blend together. Like they all went out and bought the same nose. In previous seasons, there seemed to be more variation in terms of looks and aesthetics. The first season of the show came
That's
out 4
wild.
years ago, and things have changed. The societal pressure is always going to be growing. If it benefits you to look like everyone else, why not do it? But when we all try to fit into that same looks maxing checklist society slapped onto our door, we're gonna have to start counting each other's eyelashes to tell each other apart. I don't know
Yep.
about you, but I'll have what those rotating doors are having. So there's no worries. Just think. That way, I don't have to see any more Korea boot fantasies, where tourists expect all the Asian boys to fall in love with them. You know what? She didn't even ask. Those guys could have thought she was really pretty. Probably not anymore after being find everyone was a homely looking catfish. Just remember, the majority of the time, there are consequences to your actions.
Yep.
If you post a hot take, better hope the internet agrees with you. Otherwise, it's a Uno reverse card on yourself.
Yep.
Well, time to go back to my NPC routine of make YouTube video, play League of Legends until it's bad, rinse and repeat.
Oh.
And don't forget to keep up with the investigation by downloading June's training.
I can't.
Because what do you know?
I have no space on my phone, bud. I really do want to download the game. But don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and also put down in the comments down below what you want to listen to next. What you guys want me to react to next. Bye.